This is Law of Attraction Explored. I'm Tim Grimes. If you'd like a free guide that explains the hidden link between relaxation and the Law of Attraction, or if you want more information about my books or my coaching, you can visit radicalcounselor.com. Enjoy the episode. As we were talking about last episode, we can meditate in such a way that we're just here. And when we are just here, there's no problem. And there's no solution either, as Richard Dotz likes to say, and as we talked about in the episode where I discussed Richard's book, Dissolve the Problem. But what many of us don't allow, what a lot of people don't understand, is that when you fall back upon the moment, when you become present in the simple way that we are, when you're in the moment, and the moment is all that there is, what people don't understand is that it's fundamentally good. It is intrinsically abundant. It is inherently life-giving. That's why I say you can fall back upon God. God is the moment. God is all. God is right now. And we don't even have to use words to describe it. We're only using words right now to point this out. But the recognition doesn't need to be verbal. Doesn't need a long explanation. And what a lot of people don't realize is they think if they meditate or do something contemplative, if they get really silent, that what they're going to find is going to be something negative, something dreadful, the boogeyman in the closet. They think they're going to fall upon the devil. And this is not accurate. The truth is the opposite of that. When we become present, when we reach a place of inner silence, there's no evil. There's just now. And the now is something deeper than what we usually regard as just good or bad. Now is peace. That's the inner silence, the inner sense of abundance that's always there. Many people in the law of attraction like to refer to this as your I am. But I don't like doing that. I think that using the phrase I am, or I in regards to what we're talking about, in regards to being present, is totally misleading most of the time. The whole point is there is no I, or no good or bad in the way we usually look at it. There is no I am here. When you're present, there is no self. There's God. God connotates wholeness, completeness, no separation. No separation means no self, no I am. So if I say we fall back onto goodness, I mean a deeper goodness than the goodness we're used to. A deeper goodness than one which involves self, which involves trying, which involves I. The present moment is complete. It's whole. It's God. There is no I. And since it is life-giving, on a practical sense, on a linear, time-based sense, since it is life-giving, it will give to you more of what you want and eliminate that which you don't want more effectively. Because when you fall back upon God, you recognize the peace and true goodness of life. You open up the closet, and not only is there no boogeyman standing there, but your salvation is there instead, in that empty, dark space. That infinity of goodness, deep goodness, the peace that passeth understanding, the peace of now. And then back in this time sense, as Neville liked to call it, you can do whatever you want with this. You can utilize your imagination however you want. But I'm not talking about imagination when I get here. There is no imagination. There's no self. There's no future. There's no past. There's no time. If this sounds esoteric to you, you're missing the point. And when you get what I'm saying, you immediately feel peace because you recognize the truth there. And the truth is peace. So much better than anything we could ever put into words. And from there, if you want, you can utilize the law of attraction. Utilize those principles. Or from there, you cannot utilize the law of attraction principles on a practical level. It doesn't matter. But if you want to, you can. But as I like to remind you, one is not necessarily connected with the other. This, right now, that loud car going in the background, the sky outside, this is not connected to anything. Don't mistake it for the law of attraction or manifesting or something you're going to become or some sense of self, some sense of I am. That's all just imagination. And imagination is creative and part of the human experience. But right now we're not talking about the human experience. We're talking about now. Where are you right now? And the answer, of course, is nowhere. That's peace. That's deep goodness, not the normal goodness we talk about where there's good and evil, not the normal solution where there's a problem. No problem, no solution. No past, no future. No law of attraction, no manifesting, nothing to do, nothing to become. No time. And if you just see this, recognize this, you know there's nothing you ever have to do. When we think there's something we have to do, that's all it is. A thought. And you are not a thought. You are what is beyond that thought. You are now. And you are nothing. And that's all you ever need. Whatever we could ever conceive ourselves of being is totally unimportant compared to what's happening right now. And it's always enough.